Hello, my name's Pete and welcome to the channel. We're going to have to be very careful, very quiet on this one. It is an abandoned house and we might even get caught. Stick around. So I'm putting this on record because I think somebody might come. But there's the garden. That's the extension. And that's our way in. So we're in. I'm going to have to be fairly quiet because we're in a residential area. But the way in was just through there, and I'm in like what's like a lounge area. The fireplace, the sofas are upturned. And there is a cabinet here with a TV in it. Really cool, look at that. I will be putting a load of photographs up at the end as well, so stick around for those. Now, I don't know what's happened for these back doors to fall through. But you can see the floor down there has collapsed, and that was very precarious getting in. Now I do know the neighbours watch this property, so another reason, because I can see through there. This looks like a dining hall with terracotta on the floor. It's wonderful. Shelving units, gardening tools. We'll go in there last. But that looks like the way to the kitchen. Is your entrance hall. Absolutely beautiful stained glass. You can see that probably from when the house was built. There's a delivery of a new product here. Washing machine or something, but it's been sat like that for a while. Let's go to the lounge. Oh, that dog there startled me for a while. Oh look, there's a nameplate for the house. I thought it was cast, but it's not. Teddy's. Old Columbia records. Crazy. And we've got one of these horses. Looks undamaged. These are normally quite collectible. But as always, we don't take anything. Beautiful chandelier look. Then we've got this one up here. That's freaking me out, is that? Look at this lamp. How unusual. I do like it though. We've got some air fresheners there. There's even some broken violins, look. I've wanted to see some violins in some places that are not completely trashed. Beautiful fireplace with these wolves. It looks nice. The fire itself could do with something doing with it. Also we've got piano stuff down there. This looks like an ink board. We've got this table. That's wood. And that looks like branches, not carved. Carved at the top. Got the old vacuum cleaner as well, look. The door's got a bit of cladding on it to make it look oldie worldy. That's pretty cool, is that? And then the staircase is all stained wood. There must be an understairs covered, but we'll access through there. Oh look, shoe brushes at the door. It's a very old feature. That door's locked. There's a fur coat hung up in there. The camera I'm using can pick up light fairly well. So let's go upstairs and have a look. We're in Doncaster. Someone's put a cat at the top of the stairs, which is a bit unnerving, I find. These little animal things. And going down. It's quite a nice stairway actually. This is brass. We've got all switches. So on the landing we've got a violin case into one of the bedrooms, and there are loads of photographs on the floors. Film and print wallet, that would explain the stuff downstairs. We've got this old viaduct picture. That way around. That looks like Knaresborough to me. Then these have been set up. Somebody's set these here. A previous Cunard line on the suitcase there. Incredible. Sunshine Tales. Lovely suitcase. Obviously well travelled. Postcards from all over the world here. A bit of a more modern Hoover there. I do like that Cunard line. Look at that. I suspect that is very collectible along with the trunk. Telephones, people do buy them, not for a lot of money though. Some more telephones in there. Looks like a trim phone, that one on the right. If you remember those. There's another violin. This looks like the master bedroom. Now we're doing this as I'm walking around for the first time because I don't have a lot of time here. Look at this pie, Cambridge, England. That old radio. Incredible. This looks like soap, nothing else. Dorchester, London. Oh look, print for music to go with the press downstairs. Proud family members here. And if we look at the Explorers, I know that one there, look. And those. Look at the old rocking chair. Down there. As long as that doesn't start rocking while I'm in here, we're okay. Good. There's me, hello. Let's have a look inside. It won't open. I'm not going to force it and break it. Any good explorer will tell you we don't do that sort of thing. This is a side bedroom that looks like a spare room, but look at these switches. I don't know what my friend Jane would think to these wallpapers. I'll take a photograph of it for her. Then she can make up her own mind, can't she, when she sees it. In fact, what was this wallpaper in here? And this one in here was just like bubbles. And there's your hallway. Absolutely. Oh, this is a beautiful room. Very sparse, nothing in here. Except the fireplace in the corner, it looks like bluebird toffee symbol down there. But if I show you the fireplace, look. And then we've got a lot of stuff here from the Great War. This might relate to that photograph. Memories of the Great War, 7D. I was there. They'd be fascinating to read because I do like my war history, but we can't take anything, we only look. Back to the top of the stairs. There must be a bathroom up here. They're usually the first door on the right. No. They've all got a very similar style of wallpaper with this line. And then what have we got in here? Bare bed frame, old suitcase. Ah, that's right, this is called Mr. Mabbott's house, I remember now. Look at the old stickers on the old case, very collectible. And some odd bits in there, look. I'm not really certain what that one is. Not sure. Any ideas what that piece was I picked up, let me know. And there's always old tins in these places. We have another suitcase on the floor, sadly been opened and emptied. Lots of cases and a travel trunk in there. With music. Down there. And some more pictures there, looks like. That'd be York Minster maybe. This is a water closet. You can see the bathroom, toilet there, the cistern here. This is I think somebody's here. Okay, that was terrifying. This is what's left of the bedroom. Old pot there. Right, that was terrifying. I could hear things in the house and I thought there was somebody else in here with me. I think it was probably something settling after I'd walked on it. But now I've done the upstairs, so we're going to go downstairs, look at the kitchen, and then we're going to get out of here. So, leaving that terrifying cat behind, we'll go downstairs and we're going to go to the high risk area now, because the house next door overlooks through the windows. Which is through there. We can see all the garden tools and what remains of a bricked up fireplace and a heater there. Yeah, that's the understairs cupboard. It's not a cellar, it just goes down slightly. A couple of old jars in there. Here's the kitchen. Oh look, there's one, a stereoscope. Must be. Okay, it's time for me to go because I can hear next doors rummaging around. I hope you've enjoyed this episode looking around this abandoned house. It is a privilege to come to these every single time, and I'm always super cautious, super respectful. If you have enjoyed the video, please consider buying me a coffee from the link down below. The best thing you can do is subscribe to me because I'm trying to get 10,000 subscribers so that I can do some videos for charity. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.